and this is
Ulla Virtanen, or Ulla Virtanen as you would say in American.
or Lotta Backlund. The reason why we're making the non-times is that Finland might be a little bit of a difficult country to integrate into if your first language isn't English, Finnish or Swedish. So we decided, because a lot of foreigners and expatriates, they get their news from, I don't know, the Helsinki Times or, foreign news outlets. But nobody tells you, like, the really, really important stuff, like who is in the Big Brother house, or what happened on Viidakon tähtäiset, or what even it is.
I mean, that is totally the most important things you can know in Finland. Not because everybody knows that not the reality shows, they're not like the most important thing. But the most important thing is to make friends and have contacts and stuff. And you want to join in the discussion. And that's why we're doing this now.
Yeah, because if you're, say, a Nokia engineer or something, and then you go on your coffee break and you meet the other Finnish Nokia engineers at the coffee break room at Nokia. And then you go, so what about this sosiaali- ja terveysuudistus? So, you know what? They're not going to want to talk about how the new, I don't even know what it is in English, how
Social
healthcare
renewal
is.
Thingy.
Yeah. I mean, who wants to talk about that? No, because people are going to want to talk about who was voted off MasterChef.
Or who's the new Miss Finland. That's something you want to know. And you want to know who she's dating, or how about the Finnish hockey team, or stuff like that,
And those are usually actually the same thing. Who is the Miss dating and the Finnish hockey team?
Out of the hockey team, which one is the Miss Finland dating? Exactly. And also, like, I personally want to know which one of the hockey players is single and all that stuff. So
I know if I move to another country, like say you move to Slovakia, right?
Yeah.
You don't speak any Slovakian. Are you really interested in knowing how the Slovakians are going to
vote in the next European Parliamental blah blah blah?
Exactly. Or do you want to know who Miroslav Satan is dating?
Exactly.
Also, I'm name dropping because it's a really funny name, because I think it's awesome that his name is Satan or Satan.
Satan. Yeah, but I love the way you pronounce it really quickly.
Oh, Miroslav Satan.
Yeah, because I think you've been practicing that.
Oh, I thought you thought I was Slovakian. Yeah, I get that all the time.
Yeah, are you Slovakian? Yeah, that's true. I've moved to different countries before, but they've always been English-speaking countries. But still, I always got first the library card, then I got a video rental card, and then I started making friends. But it's very hard to make friends if you don't speak the language.
That is true, yeah. And also, this is obviously something that should be, provided to you by the
government.
The government, don't you think? Because you know what? They're going to start having Russian news on TV.
Are they?
Yes, in a few weeks. But are they going to have these English-speaking non-news? No. So what we decided to do is take matters into our own hands and provide this service.
This is perfectly free. This is completely free because this is a podcast, so you can download this on your computer or on your iPhone or whatever smartphone you have, and then you can just listen to it while you're going to work or going to the gym or with your friends. You can have the non-times parties.
Oh, right. And once you get to know us, you can have like these drinking games.
Yeah, every time Lotta says something that sounds vaguely Canadian, like a boot.
A boot?
So then you can have a shot. Every time I keep stumbling on my words, then you can have a shot.
Oh my God, people are going to be so drunk after like 10 minutes of podcasting. But it's not going to be only me and Ulla speaking on this podcast. Every week we're going to have a celebrity guest. They're going to be more or less famous, but always a little bit famous.
And they always representing like something in the field of entertainment, or maybe something even more important. Like, let's say we can have a minister's sort or
But even then, we're not going to talk about perhaps what he's been or she's been doing minister job-wise that week. But we are going to talk about, like, entertainment news.
Yeah, because we want to know about, like, the pop culture, the culture, entertainment, and life.
That's right.
Yes. So the first episode is going to be out on the 31st of May, which is in 2 weeks yeah. And the first guest will be a comedian, actor, musician, Crystal Snow.
He's like a hybrid.
He's like a Finland's David Bowie.
Yes, exactly. He is exactly like Finland's David Bowie, if David Bowie was funnier.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, funnier David Bowie. Because like David Bowie
and younger and hotter, which is what we have to say, or he won't come.
That's true. He's very hot.
He's super hot.
So handsome.
Absolutely.
And his songs are so good.
Yes, they are. He's amazing. And also a guest on our podcast.
And also next to us here, almost. Anyway, so this is the first guest. Also, you can go on Facebook and find our Facebook site, which is The Non-Times. And there you can find more info on what's going to happen and so on and so forth.
The name Non-Times came from that there are these serious news outlets like the Financial Times or the New York Times or the even Helsinki Times, but this is like totally not anything like that. So it's the Non-Times.
It isn't the non-times as in news-wise, but this is the most important thing you can have, I think.
Nice one. Nice
Isn't
turn.
it? And also, we do not want to forget, like, we're doing this for the foreigners in Finland, but also, obviously, there's a lot of Finns who want to listen to stuff in English, and also Finns who live somewhere else and would like to listen to stuff that happens in Finland. So if you're, like, married to somebody who's, let's say, English or something.
And not yet regretting it.
Yes, not yet regretting it. So now you can also, like, tell them about Finland via this podcast, and then maybe they start regretting the marriage. What?
Wait, they probably will. We're not like the best ambassadors of this country.
No, but I consider us like
maybe.
I consider us like the UNICEF Goodwill ambassadors.
But better.
But better.
Me too.
Anyway, the first podcast is out on the 31st of May.
Listen to our podcast on the website.
The nontimespodcast.wordpress.com.
And follow us on Twitter. That's at Lotta Backlund. LOTTABACKLUND. And...
Wow. And that's also at Ulla Virtanen. That's ULLAVIRTANEN. Virtanen. Episode will be up on the 31st of May, so very soon. And the theme song was performed by Barbara Calls the Boys. Please follow them on Facebook.